Okay. Doing live, pal.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh God, no, there we are.
Hi.
Depending on where in the world you might be watching us from.
The void even.
Yo, jeez, they never load in that late.
They did last week.
Did they? Don't remember. So, welcome back to a very early rendition of the Code Crown podcast. I am your host, AJ, joined along by my also very ill co-host, Miss Megmon.
Hello.
And
Back about sadly sick.
I don't know. I don't have headphones on. I can't hear us back. I'm
You
going
hear
to
my voice with
yeah,
your
like
ears.
yeah. Well, you're probably a bit nasalier than I am. Yes. So why are we streaming on Tuesday? Because my soon-to-be former employer is being a bit of a brat this week.
That's putting it so politely.
Yeah, I always say card subject to change because real life can get in the way, and by God, did it ever this week. So I won't go into the nitty and gritty of everything from this week, but it's been an emotional adventure, and it's only Tuesday. Um, so yeah, so basically, I have to travel back and forth halfway across the country 3 days in a row, because we have new people starting in the office, which is fine. That is my job. My job is to skill them up and make sure they can do the job as well as I do. Um, but it really has sort of, Wednesday is usually podcast day, and then I have Thursday and Friday over on Twitch. But um, that is just not happening this week because, well, and I'm mostly just not. I was more so just annoyed that it was sprung on me very last minute. So I haven't been able to arrange for somewhere to stay for those 3 days. So it is going to be traveling back and forth and getting up at 4 in the morning 3 days in a row, and maybe getting home at 10 o'clock. So joy to the fucking world, bitches.
Even if you had organized it, now you're sick.
Yeah, well, see, and this is the thing. So yesterday, then, um, myself and Meg started. Meg more so just Meg died overnight. Like there was the podcast on Sunday, and then Meg just died overnight. Don't know what happened. But
happened.
but by the end of yesterday, I was kind of head coldy. My nose was getting stuffed up. My throat was very dry. And now the dryness in my throat is gone, but I'm very sniffly.
I can hear it in your voice now.
Yeah, and I'm very and I tried to do Ace Attorney last night, and you guys know I love my voice acting, but I just couldn't keep up. I was too sick. Like 2 hours in, I was just like, no, I'm done. I'm tapping out. So
2 hours is still pretty good.
yeah, I mean, I can break it up into an hour a day for when it goes live that week. But yeah, it wasn't fun, and I wasn't having fun with it because I was just, it was a bad idea. But if I didn't do it then, there would be just no content for me this week. And as a content creator, that is goddamn seppuku. Wait, Sudoku. No.
You said the right word.
I said, yeah.
The right word.
I did
out
say
loud in the
bad word. Yeah. I did,
yeah.
I did the thing. But so as a content creator, that is basically playing Sudoku. And yeah, so basically the podcast has to happen today because I'm not going to get home until about 10 tomorrow night, and then I'm going to have to go straight to bed because I'll have to be up at 4 o'clock on Thursday morning, and then repeat the cycle. Thank God Monday is a bank holiday, is all I can say. However, I did apply for a bunch of new jobs last night.
Yay!
And I got they all came back to me today. Well, minus one, but I didn't really have a whole lot of faith in that one because I knew they were very late in their interview process and they'd have probably already made up their minds. So, but for the ones that I was sort of like, oh, these will be fine, they came back to me, and I did an interview over the phone today. Managed to hold it together for about 45 minutes and not, turn into coughing and wheezing over the phone. And another one then I have on Tuesday. And I have to go on site for that. So I'm hoping I heal up by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Otherwise, oh boy. That is going
Otherwise,
to...
you just can't do it,
Yeah, I just have
really.
to contact them and say, here, look, phone me if you want, but I am ill. Um,
I,
but
Your voice just stopped there.
yeah, it did. I know.
No.
So, but yeah, Meg's been like, 5 times worse than I've been between migraines and seeing colors and crap like that. So,
Yeah, I was seeing spots when I stood up and getting really dizzy. And then today I thought I felt better and tried to play some Pokemon Sword, and I circled around a rock in the game and my brain went, no, we don't like that. I nearly got sick. I had to lie down and make sure I didn't vomit.
oh,
So,
yeah. So I would just ask that you be kind with us tonight because
please put up with the sniffles because you're
yeah,
going to hear a lot of them.
for I will, we have noise gates on the microphone. We will do what we can, but
We will press the mute button if we're going to sneeze, but if the tissue is more important in that moment than the mic, I'm sorry.
yeah, maybe just give me a tap so I can hit the mute button.
So I mean, if I start going,
Yeah,
you know.
I'll know. Yeah. So I ask that you be kind. So why am I traveling halfway across the country 3 times this week if I'm sick? Because I don't have a say in the matter.
Nope.
This has been an ongoing thing about my work from home requirements and how, you know, that was a-okay 5 months ago, and now it's like, no, you either come in or you're fired.
Yeah.
So, fuck, I'll go in, because I've already committed to it, and I can't tell them, sorry, I can't train these people up. I got ill. Push it out a week, especially not if I'm trying to get out. The
Yeah.
more, the more, the le
Although,
the less yeah, so the less firewood I give them, the better that is for me.
that's true, but you could just use up all the rest of your annual leave and then make them pay you for that too.
Yeah, no, see, I don't think it works like that because I haven't worked the time to accumulate it. I actually fear what's going to happen is come February, they're going to take all that back.
Maybe not.
Well, look, I just have to be
I
real.
didn't work in my annual leave in one place, so when I left, they gave me however much.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to, um, I just don't want to jinx it, and I just have to be. It might not happen, but I have to be prepared for the possibility so that if it does happen, I don't go, oh no, what happened?
Cheaper. Like they don't take sick days half the time.
Yeah, you see, but
It's more paperwork for them to take the money back off you.
yeah, no, but no, they've a reason to.
A reason to take your sick days as well, but they don't. Mark half my sick days. They don't take away my pay either.
Yeah, no, see, spite is strong when they feel they've been wronged.
But the people controlling that are not the ones that feel wronged.
No, but these forums are usually marked off by higher management and sent to payroll. Payroll aren't the ones keeping track of it. So look, again, just believe me on something for a change, I beg you.
I do believe you,
No,
but
you
I
don't.
also want you to be optimistic about things
No,
that they won't
no, because I can't be optimistic about these things
I'm
because you have to expect the worst so that way when something good happens, it's actually a surprise. You know?
I have so much optimism because I'm stupid.
Well,
Or
you
however
said it.
that post
Yeah,
went.
well, that's that you said it. Um, but yeah, I again, I will just ask that you bear with us, as we stumble and fumble our way through these episodes of Digimon Universe Monster. Unryuji Knight is going to be making his formal debut in the show after being
Yes.
trapped in the opening credits for the past couple of episodes.
Yeah, after being spoiled in the last couple
Yeah,
of,
it's still very dumb that he was just in the credits. Same as
Yeah.
Eugen, but
Oh.
you know, so what do you think we're going to see out of these episodes?
Let me think. Wait, what did you just say?
Oh my god.
About Eugen?
See, this is
What did no? Because we were talking about under Yuji, and then you
yeah,
said
and then you
Eugen.
got distracted fecking with shit in the corner.
I was scratching my foot. Okay.
No, you weren't. Oh, your makeup bag was your foot, was it?
I was looking for the Sudocreme actually for my itch. If
Yeah.
you want me to broadcast that, thanks.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but it's not there.
Cool. I'll air sexy laundry in public. I don't care.
Scratching my foot. It's not sexy. Unless you're into that, I suppose.
No, the reference just went over her head, chat. Never mind. What did I do?
I'm sick. Leave me alone.
So am I!
I'm sicker.
You don't get to play that card.
I'm sicker. I do get to play that card.
No, you don't.
Did I open that? I don't remember doing that either.
Chad, I think we're just going to get into the episodes because
No, tell me
trying
why.
to talk to Meg tonight is
Tell
just...
me what you said and I will answer you.
Okay. So, I wasn't talking about Eugen.
Right.
What I said about Eugen was he was spoiled in the opening, the same as Ryuji.
Right.
So I asked you, what do you think is going to happen in these episodes? What are your expectations of this new character?
Yes. So I heard Eugen and then I heard you say that.
Yeah, because you got
So-
distracted.
So then Digimon.
Anyway, sorry. To cough my lungs up there. So.
Sorry. I don't know what to make of this character. I don't really know much about him except what was in that little snippet at the end of the other episode where
Okay, but looking at him, like, what do you think?
from from the little snippet thing, and it's all like he's the young CEO or the something, and I said it to you. Was it after the show last week?
Maybe.
About the guy from The Simpsons, you know, and Mr. Burns wants to be the young hip millionaire or whatever, or billionaire, because when they opened a mall or something, this other billionaire came in like a parachute and threw money at people, and everyone loved him, and that's what he kind of looked like to me, because he comes in like jumping in some kind of Evel Knievel suit. But I have no idea what his personality is going to be like.
Right.
But it makes me wonder, is he like, does he know Alcor and Leviathan and like what that is exactly?
Yeah, because we've seen him
Because
pick
he
up
has the driver, yeah. Oh, the chip, yeah. But he uses the drive in the thing, doesn't he? Or does he?
Well, we don't know who the Shadow Apply driver is at this
No,
stage.
not that. I mean, in the coming next week. Was he holding one in that?
I don't
Or
think
did I
so.
imagine that?
You might have
Okay.
imagined that.
Maybe I imagined it because he picked up the chip. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah. So if he is another app driver of sorts,
Yeah.
like he's got to be on their side. But does he know he's on the side of evil, or? That's what I'm wondering. Does he know that Elcor, because he's a human, does he know
Right.
what he's in for?
Does he know? Okay, cool.
Or is he there behind the scenes going, I know I'm the villain.
Cool.
That hurt my throat.
Yeah, see, it's not easy, is it? Now try and do 5 different voices while your throat's like that.
I can't even do that normally. If you heard me trying to put that random Irish accent onto the character of Pokemon.
Yeah. You're a bad bugger.
Yeah. Because I'm not one. I live in
Lies. Lies. Anyone outside of Dublin is a bugger.
She's a bugger. The housemate.
Oh.
She's from the countryside. I'm not from the countryside. I'm from the city.
Well,
Okay.
sorry.
I'll give you townie.
Anyone outside of Dublin and Cork.
I'll give you townie. Hey, we existed before Dublin, okay?
Not a technicality.
No. We existed first.
Hey, Assassin's Creed didn't register you, register the town as a Viking settlement, so I don't know what to believe anymore. If the video, if the video games don't know,
they are so accurate in history.
if the experts don't know, I don't know what to tell
The
you.
experts. Oh.
I just consume product.
We existed before you.
Again, technicality.
No technicality. You were here first.
Right, well look, we don't really have we we don't have an art this week. Well, today.
Mm.
We have a single comment from Sunday's show, which I am saving till next Sunday. Or this coming Sunday.
Yes.
Because
it's all about Ghost Game first.
Yeah, well, it's all about Ghost
There's
Game.
no point in reading it tonight.
Yeah.
Either way. And yeah, continue.
Yeah, basically not. I was getting there.
Okay.
You're pulling the words out of my mouth.
Look, we're on the same brain cell, okay?
You're like you're swinging a hook and you're just. And then,
I don't even need to do that. The brain cell is just processing to the wrong mouth.
I need a new brain cell.
I just imagined you as that dog from that video I showed you yesterday. He just zones out staring into space.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's figured out if he sits still long enough
Yeah.
that he'll be able to intercept the brain cell finally. Oh.
Okay, this image is weird.
Yeah.
Untitled by Mario Bellem. We've got Viking ships, we've got Monopoly guy in a boat, we've got a giant goldfish with a Viking on one end, and
he's got the harpoon. Is he meant to be the Moby Dick guy?
Oh, maybe. And then there's like a chicken doing a Hamlet.
Yeah.
With a video reporter behind
him. Yeah.
And a mermaid in a
picture frame.
In a picture frame.
These have got to be references to something.
Yeah. I don't care to figure them out right now. But it's an interesting image.
Interesting image. I'm gonna have to find that. I'll post it in Discord because we just zoned out into an image on the TV and you guys can't see that at all.
No, I mean this is bad audio content. At least if you're watching the show live, we could do something. Yeah. We can pull it up on screen for the visual end of it. If you're watching the show, we can at least pull it up on screen.
Before it just.
But
I was gonna say before it disappears. It disappeared. I didn't.
But for anyone who might be listening to this audio only, I mean, I don't know how. We're not on Spotify or anything. I should fix that. It's on Spotify or iTunes podcast, Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or something. Hold on, need to sneeze. Hold on. And go in, sorry.
Okay. But there's some of it. There we go. But just as I googled, that artist, excuse me, it says, oh, it's gone.
Right.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to type it again. No, it's gone.
Okay.
There was because it said Moby, like Moby Dick, and then it said Moby Let, and I was like, Moby? But I don't think that's it.
Okay, well look, we'll worry about it after show. We'll pop the image in the Discord and let everyone see what we're sort of
like we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we'll just get into the first episode of our watch along tonight. So we are of course watching through the Crunchyroll app, so feel free to join along with us. We are watching episodes 33 and 34. So let's jump in. Episode 33 of Digimon Universe Applimonsters. The teen CEO, Unryuji Knight, appears. I still hate his name.
Unryuji.
Yeah. Let's get started.
Ooh, like a
we have a chat. It's Reiko! Salutations!
Be warned, we're sick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard any of that, but we're sick.
Yeah, we're sick, so bear with us. It's a dumb name. It is. Da 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 da.
Yeah, I was gonna say he sounds kind of like a kind of verb, like invited and uninvited.
Yeah, he's the Unryuji. Hologram ghost.
Don't die.
We're doing our best.
I died yesterday. It's too late.
Yeah.
I am just the spirit of Meg here to haunt AJ.
Haunting is about right, yeah.
They didn't show this last week.
No, we haven't heard, we haven't seen anything about Ray in weeks. Well, episodes. Entrance to the deep web. Ooh, okay.
We are gritting our heads off right now.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
We were probably waiting.
Ray has returned.
He brought the statue.
Yeah, he brought in an offering of choo choo jelly. So we're back in Cyber Kowloon. Been a good move since I found a way to cheat my country and avoid the taxes of retiring dollars. Ooh.
Sounds good, but
Oh,
also...
they look like oh, they're the alarm thingies from before. I was gonna say
Yeah.
they look like Nanomon.
Yeah. Just be careful about dodging taxes there. Don't tell anyone else about it.
Uh-huh.
Nanomon made in China.
We have Nanomon at home.
Digi-see, that's the one.
Mm-hmm. And our second intro. But it's good to see Ray again. We haven't seen him in a while, so...
I thought you were going to say Reiko, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you started the sentence.
I mean, we haven't seen Reiko since Sunday. I mean, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see he's up to something.
Yeah, the show didn't just forget about him while doing a giant App Drive Duo advertisement for 5 episodes.
Yeah. Not that they've noticed where that he's gone again. You'd think he'd be more interested in the duo too.
Does he even know it's a thing? Because he hasn't been around them.
He met Eugen though, didn't he?
Not as an app driver, though. I know he was spying on them at the end of the train episode. But I don't think Ray has even acknowledged Eugen's existence since then.
Okay.
No, I could be misremembering, but I don't think they've interacted since Eugen turned up as an app driver.
I thought he was part of whatever was going on when Eugen. And when Offla did his big disconnecting thing. Not part of that? Not part of that?
Oh, the intro has sound effects now.
Did that come from that?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know what I thought.
All those Digivice beepings? Yeah, that was the intro. Yeah, Appmon wasn't in the Musclemon episode.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah, I met him. Okay. You're not gonna find a hacker.
Mon is still baby.
Yeah, the mic has to become off button for a second.
Okay. So Meg just asked if that green Appmon was Mailmon, where I'm guessing, yeah, probably a different variant though, like Musimon and MCmon.
Yeah. Or just another one, because as this
It could be
area has
Uber. It could be Ubermon.
Ubermon.
But then again, it didn't the Applimon looking things all have the same name? They were just different color.
Yeah. I was gonna say an Ubermon implies the existence of an Uber Eats mod.
There probably would be. I mean, there must be an app for like Grubhub, Just Eat,
Yeah.
Uber Eats, that sort of stuff. There'd have to be an Appmon related to those.
Oh yeah, look, there's just loads of them.
Oh, there's just loads of them. Okay.
They're just a species. One, two, three.
This all seems a bit too simple, Ray.
Yeah,
I think you're being led into a trap.
You're good, but you're not that good.
No.
Ray. Come on. You really think that was
Yeah.
You're in the internet. I don't think that's what he meant, though.
They just literally have guns.
Yeah.
They're probably laser blasters or something. You idiot. Shoot him while he's doing stock footage stuff.
Yeah. All of this. They have plenty of time to shoot that chip out of the way.
Yeah.
Shoot its arm off. Yeah.
Yeah, just open fire. It's my favorite thing about any of these kind of shows when the enemy just goes, no, bang.
Yeah.
I'm not letting your super robot combine. Bang.
That happened in Digimon one time, didn't it? Not the shooting part, but we actually saw.
Oh, War Game.
Was it War Game?
Yeah.
Where they were actually like,
they were evolving it,
evolving
and
Yeah.
Infamon just went, yeah, no.
Yeah. But we got to see the evolution from the perspective of the people around them instead of the stock footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While the stock footage was playing in the background.
Yeah. Oh no! No, Appmon. I want to watch the episode. Bada boom. It's a good thing you got that information, isn't it? You just killed it.
Anyway, sorry. Again, the mic will just cut off randomly at points tonight while one of us sneezes or coughs or something. So I, again, apologize in advance.
They just decide that was Ray?
Yeah.
Does he know about this place?
How did you break in? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, but did you know about it?
Yeah, but how did you know?
That's what I want to know. Did he just walk in that gate down the other way? Look, it's mine. I want one.
Yeah. I need you, searcher.
He wants you to do crimes.
Yeah. Well, oh, so he's telling Haru to be gay and do crimes.
Yeah. I don't think he was guarding it that.
Oh.
Same as Bobsaur. Edward.
Two guy.
They're all Ben.
Yeah. I did not realize this Appmon gets introduced this soon. I thought he was a
Well, it
few
does.
episodes later.
Well, maybe it is. Oh. He just suddenly have a crush.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I think Hackmon was about to take it.
he was.
Stupid Ray. Pedja.
Hey, Pedja. Oh.
Oh. Elcor CEO, Takeo Umematsu.
Why is he animated so awfully? Like he's
It's just anime Kevin Dunn.
like Mr. Burns. Wow, no pressure. Music advice, huh? Times Square would be very boring if every company owned the same.
Yeah.
Owned, like if one
True.
company owned every board.
They're not monopoly laws. Does Japan not do monopoly laws?
Uh, I would just say something like that on
On
live
live
TV,
television, yeah. Instant karma.
He completely deserves that. Appmon isn't much better. He assumed Hackmon didn't want it and eat it.
Yeah. Because Hackmon is shy and he was being slow.
He is just that guy, and that guy looked like Mr. Burns. It's totally a reference. He was on a spaceship, really? Or is it just a super fast jet? Ooh,
Haru, are you having a crush? Haru likes them pretty boys. What do you want?
I think they just managed to run there really quickly to the top of that building.
AR field manipulation.
Yeah. Let's go with that. That looked kind of like the hatch from an egg.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, Eggman, is that you?
Did he just shoot booby rockets?
No,
Oh, they were at the back.
Yeah, it's jetpack.
Okay.
I think they were stabilizers.
Okay, I thought they came at the front.
No, he's not a metal Greymon. It's gone.
Is the done
It's
being
done.
upside down? Okay.
Yeah.
Haru's not the only one with a crush. What was her name again?
Which one?
The tall blonde.
Elena.
Hi, Elena. Did he just Tony Stark?
Oh, he did. He totally just Tony Stark. Yeah, yeah. I was in my head even before you said that. I was like, "Hi, Mr. Stark."
Ooh, pretty eyes. CEO.
Teen CEO, Meg.
Teen CEO. Teen CEO.
Knight Ulryuji. So
By a little older, do you mean 18?
oh, we might get a buy-up for him. Who knows?
I like his headset. He's an idol.
Oh yeah.
He's not no CEO. He's a puppet. Enjoying Appmon, especially the presence of Leviathan in the background.
This isn't a CEO or an inventor. This is an idol hired to act as Seto Kaiba. Oh, that's fair.
He's a lot prettier and
yeah,
charismatic than Seto Kaiba. Sorry, Seto.
Al Coffee. He has other dialogue.
Yes. I'm sorry, I just realized how dusty our poor little Kaiba is. Kaiba lives on top of the PS5 because he looks like a PS5.
Well, the PS5 looks like Kaiba.
That is true.
Red Sky.
Ooh. Are you evil? You're evil. Leviathan can't make full sentences. Bootmon. Okay.
Oh.
The ultimate four.
I think the Dark Masters, but for Appmon.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Beautymon. He was very excited about that, wasn't he? Damn.
Yeah. Bootmon quest.
Is that actually happening on the screen, or is
Yeah.
it like Ghost Game style, where it's just in
No,
his head?
that's all happening, yeah.
Okay, I gotta. At the end?
That's yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, he does get a thing.
Yeah. Yes! Be gay and do crimes, Haru.
Oh.
Yeah. He falls too easily for a pretty face. Yeah. He's young and impressionable, but he's definitely found a type. So, Knight and the Ultimate Four.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the next time on thingy, and then we'll talk about this episode a bit.
Yeah.
I will say it flew by.
It did. That's why when that bit came up, I went, "That's it. That's the end." Helltown. Uh, no, I don't want AI cities to be the future.
Yeah. Right. Let me just pause Crunchyroll here before the next episode starts properly. There we go.
uh,
Who's the better character, Haru or Hiro? So far, Haru.
um,
For me, anyway.
I
But without both shows being over yet, it's hard to say long term.
yes, but I find it hard as well because they're both so different.
Hmm.
I don't think they're very similar that I can compare them.
Oh, yeah, no, well, I mean,
It's like asking me who's better, Haru or Masaru. Like, I know I don't have any experience with Masaru, but I know he's massively different too.
yeah.
So,
Reiko says Hero didn't advance much beyond what he was in episode 1. This is true. Hero is. All
yeah,
of them really are the same characters now that they were back in episode 1.
yeah, like,
The humans themselves haven't had really any character development, while their partner Digimon have.
yeah, like, Hero kind of goes forward a little bit sometimes. Like, he'll do something mature and stand up for something, and we're
Yeah.
all like, he's not a doormat, and then he's a doormat the next week.
Yeah. But so what did you think of, I suppose, for the few moments he was on screen? Any opinions on Knight?
I'm not allowed to say, or I might go to jail.
Holy shit! Okay, wow. Okay, didn't expect that.
Didn't after how I reacted.
Oh well.
Teen CEO, teen CEO, teen. He's pretty. Okay, he's pretty.
Wowie, wowie. Okay.
No, yeah, he's evil, and yeah, I don't know what kind of vibe I'm getting off him yet because I like him. I don't hate him. I'm not like.
I like that his PA is even in on it.
Yeah.
Like she walked in and went, "Oh yeah, one of Minerva's app drivers." Oh.
Yeah, and then when she was presenting the new Appmon for him, and she like took off the glasses and everything.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you're just getting in on the whole thing. You're all over dramatic bastards.
Yeah.
Sorry, the hearing's gone in one of my ears.
Uematsu, being a stuck-up a-hole and then immediately having instant karma for it was great, I thought.
Yeah. Like, what CEO of any company, whether you like the act or not,
would trash their own product live on air?
Yeah, like, because other people are going to go, well, if the CEO doesn't like them, like...
Why should we? Yeah. And especially since...
Or it would backfire, like, on them as well, because people wouldn't want to give him money, so they'd stop supporting them.
Yeah.
That's what happened with WWE and Vince there. We all stopped giving him money. And the talent, not that they suffered for it, but
yeah,
they're the ones that we like. But because of the CEO being skeevy,
yeah, I was all ready to order the recent premium live event.
Yeah.
But then the skeevy CEO, strong-armed his way using stocks back into power, and I was like, well, there goes that dream. So yeah,
Unfortunately, Idol would have been a Seto with DNA made in China. Oh.
Yeah.
I have to say though, that character, the Uematsu, he was drawn like such a stereotype character.
Oh yeah.
Like oh, what's that movie
I feel
with
like
Mickey Rourke? Is it Mickey Rourke?
I feel like if you drew like a raccoon mask around him, like he'd look like, a little burrowy thief.
Yeah.
Like.
But no, what I mean is like. I know Japanese artists drew him, but he looks like such an Asian stereotype.
Yeah, he looks like a caricature.
Like a caricature of an Asian salaryman. You know?
Yeah.
What I mean?
You kind of expect it to be a very 40s American caricature with like if this was John, you would expect he'd have the accent like is it Aristocrats with the cats?
Oh, the cat playing chopsticks.
Yeah. I like he would have that kind of voice.
Yeah. Like the only words out of his mouth are like something chow mein or something. Yeah.
I need to go have fun with the other episode later, reading my long comment. I had a lot to say about episode 61 of Ghost Game, good and bad. Well, we'll be reading that on Sunday.
Yeah, we decided to leave it till Sunday because it's all about Ghost Game. So
yeah,
we'll save that for Sunday. Also, we need to not stay up late tonight.
Yeah,
because
I gotta
work.
Yeah, I gotta be up. Basically, I gotta be up in like 5 hours to travel halfway across the country for the first time this week.
Yeah.
So my week ahead is not going to be fun. So we can't dilly-dally on this show too long tonight, but we'll make up for it. I'm sure we made up for it previously with other episodes running long and
like the discussion we had on this show that lasted an hour after the episode.
I'm sorry, I like the idea of Coke Fiend Gulu's Gamamon. Just using Millenniumon just getting sorry, that idea, like I like when you put that mental image into my head of him
just being Scarface.
I like yes.
Yeah.
I need to commission that. I need to see that.
Yeah.
So this episode will be a bit shorter, so we'll definitely read your comment out on the Sunday show. Right. Well then.
Ranking.
Oh, beat me to it.
You can still say it because I can't say it very loud.
I'll give it a shot. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself.
Ranking. There we go.
Did it hurt?
I don't know. Um,
If you don't know, then it probably means
that or I'm just too subdued with the illness to notice.
no. Everything hurts, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, something like that. So let me just bring. Yeah, like I did. I enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, I liked seeing Ray again. Good to
Yeah,
know
we
he's
didn't
alive.
really. We didn't have a monster of the week today.
No,
So
we didn't fight anything.
NA on the monster in the week comment.
Well, I mean, the monster of the week is Leviathan this week, isn't he?
Don't think that counts. It wasn't a direct confrontation.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a monster of the week.
Um,
Unless you count the evil CEO.
yeah, but
Monster of the week, Uematsu.
yeah, I thought the episode had some good points. I like that Ray just goes plot convenient. That's why I'm here. Like they didn't really explain how he got in or how he even
knows of it.
knew about the secret base. He
Like,
just
I
went,
can't imagine any of them over the time went. Like, it's not like they can text him because they can't get in contact with him.
yeah,
So it's not like any of them would have texted him the location of their secret base that they found under the bookshop. I
yeah.
know he's been to the bookshop before, but I don't think he's been down there.
No, he hasn't.
So, like, unless he like looked up the building on one of his
The schematics. Oh, I'm gonna guess that they're there.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it was literally because plot convenience.
Yeah, it was. He just showed up.
Yeah,
He could have been in the bookstore and sent one of them a message or asked herself, "Where are they?"
yeah.
I know that seems kind of stupid, but she obviously didn't know he was there either. Because when she came down the stairs, he was like, "Ooh, pretty girl."
Yeah. Also, he should totally just be dead.
Yeah.
Like, if those security mon things, had any sense, they'd have just shot him while he was posturing with the transformation sequence.
Yeah. They're letting him like go flip.
Throw
Throw it this way
and spin
point it
around
that
and
way
catch it and
yeah.
load the chip and all. Yeah, no, just shoot.
Even if the other ones were looking at him like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Those automatic guns should take him down.
Yeah. So
those don't have feelings or eyes.
This is true. So have you a favorite character this week? Or is it Knight?
It's kind of nice, but my brain is like pretty blonde girl. It's pretty.
Elena?
Elena.
She didn't do
She
much.
didn't do anything. She just ran in and looked pretty, but so did he.
She's just Applyama's, half American idol. We have Elena, then we have the middle one as Alice.
Yeah.
And her
I caught Alice's name because I was too distracted looking at Elena to catch her name. So I'm such a perv this week.
Yeah, and Alice's whole gimmick is she's into soft, cushy things, and
yeah.
I think she's got an Alice in Wonderland gimmick.
Okay.
I think.
Well, she looks like a little bookworm, so that would kind of make sense as well. Yeah. So she's cute, yeah. Is there anything, an art book or an anything that actually has all the members?
Do you know what? Funnily enough, no. That was like, yeah, you think like that would be a piece of merch to release, like,
yeah,
even as like there's
even a poster with all of the 400, so like they'd be generic as shit. But
oh yeah, but
that would just be a funny thing to release and to have.
Yeah, because you know the way I have that book upstairs, which is like a giant art like it's art books for seasons 1 through 5.
Yeah.
They didn't even release anything, like they haven't released anything like that since then.
Yeah.
And concept art of Cross Wars, of this show, of things. Concept art has gotten out over the years.
Yeah.
But there's never been a compiled collection that you could go out and buy.
Where's that weird artwork of what Gabumon looks like without the thing?
In that book.
In that book upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know you actually owned that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
not that artwork. I mean,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
because I thought that was new to you as well when it came out.
Oh no, it's just I forget about it. So sometimes
Yeah,
when it comes up on my timeline and things, I'm like, oh, that's weird.
yeah. It doesn't get any less weird every time
No,
you see it.
no,
Yeah,
Gabumon should just not be without his fur. But they
yeah.
never released any sort of art compilations like that. So if they
Mm.
had released one for this show, like a poster or something like you said, starting with Aries, you know, idol or her,
Yeah.
that one, and then working down a pyramid of all 470
Yeah, and
would
then
be
you
really
could,
fun.
like they did in the show where she was kind of, where they were like, well, she's not down here, but she's not up here, and there
Yeah.
she was, and they put the little circle around her or whatever,
Yeah.
and they could put her in the center of it like that, and maybe space the people out around her a little bit more,
Yeah.
so you could see the one that you want to look at. But well, obviously, she's gonna be fucking tiny on it anyway. But you know what I mean. That's a good little piece of merch right there.
Yeah.
People would like that. I would like that. Why do you hate Appmon?
I know.
Bandai?
Like, yeah. Well, like, we talking about Bandai hating its franchises. The English version of the card game just has me so wound up today.
Oh my god, yes.
So, for those who haven't heard about this, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna go on my
Turn off the rank for a bit, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go on my F Bandai tirade for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, hi Desmond.
Hi Desmond, and bye Rico.
Also, bye Reiko.
Um,
Hey, the schedule's
you know
being
what?
weird.
Sorry, I hope I come back before the next episode starts with this rant incoming.
With this rant,
Probably
you
will.
probably
Plenty of
will.
time now. Put your anger face on.
So Desmond, yeah, I put it in Discord and I had it up on Twitter. I have to work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so we had to do the show today, or it just wasn't happening. Um, so I did put the announcement into Discord. I got very short notice that I have to travel to work for the next 3 days. So I'm not going to be able to work from home, so that just throws the whole scheduling out of whack, and
Yeah.
we had to do the podcast today or it just wasn't going to happen at all and we would be behind again. So
Yeah.
um so Bandai, why do you hate this franchise? So there's a so right now, I think it's out in Japan now. There is the Rising Wind booster pack for the Digimon card game.
Yeah.
The reboot pack, as it was also called.
And it's RB.
Yeah, it's RB, so reboot. Yeah. So the idea behind this pack was that it would give reprints of cards from older sets to let people who weren't able to get them the first time round or newer players joining the game a chance to get some of these cards and add to their decks and things like that. And they also added in a bunch of Ghost Game stuff because, of course. The English version of this set isn't coming out till August, so miles away.
Yeah.
But they have stripped out all the reprints and are only issuing it as a special Ghost Gamey supplement pack.
Yeah.
The product code on the cards is ORB.
Yeah.
The whole point of the set was to reprint and put, to stop people spending 50, 60 quid on a single card to, make stuff more available. And Bandai Western just went, yeah, no, we like having an inflated secondhand market that we see no money out of.
Yeah, that's really, yeah.
The only way they would see money out of it is if they're actively trying to encourage people to buy more of their stock to get that stuff.
Yeah.
But some of that stock just isn't printed anymore.
Yeah, or they've got some kind of backhanded thing going on where they're the sellers on eBay and whatnot.
Actually, what that reminds me. I'm just gonna mute the mic a sec while I blow my nose. So yeah, sorry about that. Just again, myself and Meg are very ill. Meg is more ill than I am, but we are still very ill, so please bear with us and be kind.
Yeah, I just blew my nose so hard a few minutes ago that I nearly fainted. So,
Yeah, that would have been an abrupt way to end the show.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, so the whole point of this reboot pack was to put these reprints into customers' hands. But you were saying unless they've got something dodgy going on. I don't know if it is that, but it does remind me of how you're saying that Wizards of the Coast used to be the ones who printed the Yu-Gi-Oh card game,
Okay.
and they lost the license because they were found doing black market shit
Ah.
with the cards. So
Mm.
Konami went, we're terminating your license, and I think
Yeah.
there was a whole lawsuit and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
So it does happen.
so it does happen, but I don't know if Bandai can fraud Bandai. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily possible. I would hope.
But I don't think. No, I'm saying there's no fraud involved. Well, the frauding the people
Of
who are
course, yeah.
buying them. They're selling their own cards that they get for nothing for 60 quid each.
Oh yeah, no, but I know what
Either.
you mean. But
Yeah.
um, um, oh, I lost my train of thought there.
Yu-Gi-Oh people.
No, no, I was moving back to Digimon. Oh yeah, yeah. So my only hope, well, and all it can be is hope at this stage because it is incredibly unfair to like strip half the packet out because the Western Territory doesn't want an influx of cards, and I know there's people celebrating that the English releases have done this because it
Yeah.
quote unquote protects their investments. Well, I spent 100 quid on this card. Why should you get it in a pack for 550? You know, elitist
That's your fault for spending that much on
yeah,
one card.
elitist gatekeeping shit like that.
Yeah.
But so I can only hope, and again using that term loosely, they're going to make an extra pack with the reprints only in it
Yeah.
because the English card game has so many typos and errors
Yeah.
that it would, they would
Wouldn't it be funny if they all had typos and that's why they pulled them out?
well, I mean, it wouldn't shock me.
If the translations had been wrong on all the reprints.
Yeah, that actually happened with the Taichi V-Tamer card. They released the card as a box topper when the game first came out for Booster Pack 1.0.
Yeah.
The translation was wrong, and they had to reprint it and issue it again as a box topper with Booster 1.5. So there's two versions from Booster 1.0 and Booster 1.5 with two different versions of text on it. So they've been doing this since the beginning.
Yeah,
so that almost wouldn't
that's
shock
what I
me.
mean with the time, like the last one, there was something like 22 things they had to change or something, was it?
The EX pack that just came out,
Yeah.
EX4, 22 of the cards in the set were typoed.
Yeah,
or
that's
had
what I mean. Of all the
mistranslations.
reprints, how many cards did they pull out of it?
About the same number.
Yeah, so
it went from like a I think it went from like a 80 card set down to 36 or something.
Yeah. So it kind of makes you wonder, did they mess up something on them and they pulled them back and they just went, oh yeah, we'll release them separately.
Yeah, well, I mean, but then again, that's just siphoning more money out of players by releasing these as a separate thing. It's like what happened with the Frontier set, where they looked at that and went, well, we're gutting all the Frontier branded stuff and putting all this tat in you don't actually want. Like, who was asking for VPET sleeves?
Yeah.
And, the cards with the golden backgrounds are cool.
Yeah.
Japan is releasing a set similar to that.
Yeah.
And it's got all three of the Sistermons in the set. Reprints of those cards, but they're counted as alternate art because they'll have the gold backgrounds.
Yeah.
And I already look at it and go, well, the war's gone.
Yeah.
If we ever get this, the war's gone.
Yeah, that would be too.
But yeah, so the joy continued. Then it came out that in the pack that comes out in like 2 weeks, Booster 11, Do V-Pets have sleeves? Yeah. Okay, card sleeves with V-Pets printed on them is
I
what.
just laugh at the joke. You don't
Uh,
have to explain.
no, no, I do, because I know what Desmond's up to. So then so Booster 11, the
They do
pack.
if you make little tiny jackets for them. Continue.
So Booster 11, which came out in Japan a couple of months ago. It has all the Digimon World redigitized characters in it. So I need to buy this set again for all the Mirai and Rina stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull this up from what I posted in Discord, because I can't put this into words straightforward enough in a way that it makes sense.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pull it out of Discord and just have the exact wording. So BT11's pull rates have been completely borked. The amount of rares you'll get per box is now significantly less due to the fact that common and uncommon cards now have foil on them. So, which takes up the second rare card slot in a pack, and that's going to bloat the set. So normally what would happen is in a pack you'd get, say there's what, 6 cards a pack.
Yeah.
You get rare, common, uncommon, rare, shiny, which would be super rare, secret, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're taking out that second rare and replacing it with a shiny, common or uncommon card.
Right.
I think it's kind of similar. The way when we were opening those Pokemon packs and I got, was it Farfetch'd or Espeon? One was shiny and one was non-shiny in the same pack.
Oh, it's like Purloin or something.
Purloin even, yeah. So it's probably going to be something along those lines.
Yeah.
But what that does, right? So for clarity, the packs now come with 1 rare plus super rare, a secret rare, alternate art, campaign promos, common and uncommon foils. So that's approximately 15 less rares than a normal box.
Oh.
So which will inevitably drive the prices up and make the product less valuable to open, since you're effectively getting less per dollar spent.
Yeah.
Like, all it's going to do is bloat the secondhand market. And again, it's gonna be easier and cheaper long term for people to spend 60 quid on one card on eBay, rather than spend 160 on a pack of 24, a box of 24 packs that they might not even see what they're looking for in.
Yeah.
It'll be cheaper to buy a playset of 4 cards from some rando on eBay who had, well, the pull rate on this is 12/6, or whatever ratio it gets attributed now to these rares. I don't get it. Like, Bandai aren't going to see that money, because again, it'll be easier to go to eBay, pick the card you want, hit 4, rather than go to your local card shop and go, well, I'll spend 200 quid on boxes and maybe not even see it.
Yeah. Or you might get one and then that's it.
And
you
that's
need to go to eBay anyway and buy the other 3, so you might as well buy them all instead of just buying the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. It's really stupid.
So it's going to be, and this is an English version exclusive thing. The Japanese version of BT11 didn't do this.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an exclusive thing to the English game, possibly going forward, which makes me worried about boosters 12 and 13. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed, at the whole process. Like, it's actively when I started getting into the game, I was really buying the Japanese version for the art.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I didn't think the game would ever get localized. Because I just didn't have faith that it would.
Yeah.
And then they did, and they tried to stuff the first 3 boosters into one pack. That was how we ended up with booster 1.0 and 1.5.
Yeah.
So it was half the cards from 1, 2, and 3, and then the other half of the cards from 1, 2, and 3. But the game has never caught up to the Japanese version. We're always 2 or 3 sets behind, especially now with these EX sets.
Yeah.
So I often wonder, like, if the game was on par with the Japanese version, would it stop this kind of stuff? Because the sets would have to release with parity for
Yeah.
international play. But because they're
Yeah.
releasing,
Makes you wonder if they've pushed it back that way now on purpose.
yeah, I mean, I know some of the set releases and things did get delayed during pandemic times, and
Yeah,
you can
but with
sort of.
them,
So I'd say what started out as an, no, I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, but the skeptic in me says what started out as a situation out of their control, they've turned into a money making
yeah,
element.
like if they rushed out the three,
Yeah,
or the first three in the instead of releasing them 1, 2, 3. So that says
yeah,
to me that they wanted it to catch up.
yeah, and that's what
Yeah,
the point was. But by the time they got around to it, Japan was already on set 6,
yeah,
so they never did. Okay, well, 4, 5, and 6 are going to be the next set together.
yeah,
So that set 7, 8, and so on can release together.
yeah,
The other thing is the Western game has a problem with reprints because Japan also got a special starter deck that we never got. It got starter deck 14. Now, none of the cards were labeled ST14.
yeah,
They were just, it was completely a reprint set of different cards, like, so alternate arts for like different Greymons, Agumons, blah blah blah.
yeah,
And it came with, that those Gamamon card boxes I have.
yeah,
So it came with those. So
yeah.
you bought the deck and you got 4 copies of a Gamamon
This one?
promo. Yeah, that one.
The one I keep my deck in.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got 2 of those
Yeah,
because they both came with 4 Gamamon promos.
yeah. I
So you
remember
got
these, yeah,
so you got the 4 Gamamon promos, you got the deck box, and then you got, the 50 reprints or whatever.
mm.
We never got that. They stripped it all out and made the reprints promos for like tournament giveaways and box toppers and shit.
Yeah,
So they have a history of sort of pulling this, where I don't know what sort of allergy the Western game has to the reprint, to the idea of reprints,
yeah,
but it is so, and yeah, I don't know. And then I've seen comments made, and even Yami made one on Discord. Um, yeah, like it sometimes it does seem like they're trying to kill the game in the West so that they can push the One Piece game.
yeah,
And Bandai have also, they finally brought out Battle Spirits to the West, which I know,
yeah,
I know, like, Reiko is our biggest supporter of Battle Spirits.
yeah,
Has been even way before the announcement, things like that. So I know there's a lot of hype there.
yeah,
But it really does sound like, you know, Western Bandai is that meme of the guy dead in the chair and the other one with the gun, and
yeah,
then insert,
yeah,
you know, insert whatever statement you want to make in there.
yeah,
Um, it's upsetting, and it's totally a first world problem. But if you want to get into this hobby, there shouldn't be some sort of weird if you get into this hobby a year and a half out,
yeah,
and you know that in one territory they've actually made accessibility so much easier,
yeah,
that should carry over to all territories. There shouldn't be
yeah, and
there shouldn't be like half a set ripped out because one territory has an aversion to driving down the prices on the secondhand market for
yeah,
cards they don't even for card sets they're not even printing anymore.
yeah,
Like, I don't get the point in that. Like, I would love to get the reboot set with the reprints in it, because I could get 4 copies then of the V-Tamer Taichi
yeah,
and the Zero Maru Vidramon, Aero Vidramon, and Ulforce, and have all of those ones. But Western Bandai went, no, fuck you.
but then they want to play on your nostalgia and make you buy all the other things.
Yeah,
Like, why not the cards that are full of the characters that you're full of nostalgia for?
yeah. Like the Ulforce, the Zero Maru All Force Digimon, and hey, the Yeti shipped my other Bravely shirt.
Yeah.
Yay! That's good news. Um,
Here, can you flip back to the chat there?
yeah,
Just in case.
I wish they dubbed Battle Spirits, but I wonder if they made child friendly and language barrier changes. Maybe. Honestly, I was like that with the anime that isn't dubbed. Just go to the sub version. Yeah, you see, that's hard when you can't read the characters on the cards.
Yeah.
Fan subs are a great thing, but you know, language is also a barrier.
Yeah.
You know, and I probably shouldn't have to learn a language to play a card game, but I feel like it would be easier at this point
Yeah, it would.
because the barriers to entry that the Western publications are making, you know, or dictating what you can and can't play is it's I'm not gonna throw out buzzwords and be like, oh, it's exclusionary and
Yeah.
shit like that. But it does make you go, well, why would I bother?
Yeah.
If the product isn't on if the product isn't on the same parity as it is internationally, why should I play your version of the game
Yeah.
when I don't have access to the full library?
Is Japanese game the same price?
Um,
Around, like, I know conversion rates and stuff, but
when it started, the starter decks were only a fiver,
right.
and they were just in tiny little boxes, like they were
Yeah.
basically in playing card boxes.
Yeah.
And then when that got translated, Bandai Western went, well, no, because if it's cheap, people are going to think it's cheap.
Right.
So they bloated the box size, and they included
playmats and shit.
yeah, and they don't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they included a booster pack or something.
Yeah.
You know, so you got a deck and a pack. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then bloated the price up from a fiver to $15.
Yeah.
But as far as the packs go,
yeah,
the English card game, a box is 24 packs with 12 cards per pack.
Yeah.
And I believe that's something that just carried over from the stuffing of sets 1, 2, and 3 into a single pack to try and
yeah,
I think they just carried that over. But in Japan, it's a 12 pack box
right.
with I think 8 cards per pack. It's been a while since I've opened up a Japanese pack, so I am open to correction on that. I haven't ordered since BT11.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was a few months ago. But yeah, so they doubled what was in a box. So that's why when I would order a box from Japan, it would cost me 50 quid including the shipping.
Yeah.
But if I wanted a box from our local comic shop, it's 120.
Yeah.
Because it's double the product.
Yeah. Okay.
So but I don't know what the price of a general booster pack is like overseas.
Yeah.
But like in our comic shop now, it's like 6 quid a pack.
Yeah.
Because.
Okay, you were what card then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what you said, 6 in each.
6, yeah, 6 a pack or something. Yeah, or with 8 cards, with 12 cards per pack in the English. Now maybe they toned that down, but
yeah,
I think it's still. I've asked them to save me a set of BT11, so we'll find out because I want to try and pull the Mirai and Rena stuff again.
Yeah.
And the redigitized cast, but yeah, but like after that, I'm kind of like, well, why would I bother?
Yeah.
Like, there's. Like, why would I bother? Like, you're taking monsters out of the game. Monster, in the case of Sistermon the War, you're basically rewriting or redrawing the art of anything she appears in.
For stupid reasons these days.
For stupid reasons these days, especially when Cardfight Vanguard has a whole archetype based around the idea of nuns with guns.
Yeah.
Right. So you took the war out of the game. You put CL in her place. And eventually, for international play, Noir and CL had to be treated as the same card, and they had shared stats, like for typing and for vaccine and virus and crap like that. And then and I predicted it. I said, one of these days, Japan is going to get its own CL, and the Western game isn't going to know what to do.
Yeah.
And that happened CL is showing up a lot more on new card arts.
Yeah.
It's not just Japan has Noir and the Western game has CL. Sistermon the War. Basically, yeah, basically.
That's what this is, yeah.
My war on Bandai. And then no, so CL has been turning up more in the Japanese game in card arts. They got a CL of their own, which didn't have to be edited when the game was brought overseas. So she released in a pack at the same time Jessmon got a whole deck. So CL was in the pack, and then Noir and Blanc were in the starter deck.
Yeah.
Grand. Obviously, you find 4 of the CL, you add them to the deck, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The next step on that is Japan are going to release a pack with all 3 in it. And I want to, there's just going to be a missing card number.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be cards, I don't know, for argument's sake, 30, 31, 32.
Yeah.
And Japan and the Western game is either going to go 30, 32, or, and I've been predicting this since the start, when this happens, they'll turn the war of that set into Cyber Sleuth CL.
So you get 2 her.
She'll get 2 with her. You'll get 2 of CL, but one will have the sword and the other will have the guns, because the CL recolor in Cyber Sleuth had the war's guns, because CL wasn't a quote unquote real Digimon yet.
Yeah.
Japan just sort of looked at her then and went, "Oh yeah, we'll have that. Let's give her a katana."
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I love CL. I do. I love that she came about in such silly circumstances.
Yeah.
It's like when we get to season 5, there's a Nanimon in that series that got changed into a giant orange in the dub. Because
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You showed me that.
So looks like while I was away, someone talked about Battle Spirits. Oh no, I'm just complaining about Bandai screwing up the English Digimon game and possibly trying to kill it so that people buy One Piece and Battle Spirits.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like.
So, but yeah, so we are it's one of those 2 things is going to happen. Either card 31, Noir, just won't exist in the English version of that set.
Yeah.
Or she'll be recolored again, and it'll just be the same art but recolored, and it'll be CL with guns, because a nun that's green and white, it's so much less offensive than a nun that's black and white.
It's still a nun, and her name is Sister.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah. Nobody cares anymore.
No.
Nobody cares. Nobody cared back then either.
It's not the
war. We can't pronounce things right now. Okay.
No war.
No war.
That's it. That's how the word is said. Noir.
I'm not sick.
Yeah, and plus we're not well. My nose is all stuffy, so be kind.
Can't pronounce ends, okay?
Yeah, just be kind, okay?
Are we really that bad that we sound like we're saying no war?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the recording later, but yeah.
Like, are you just taking the piss, or do we actually sound like that? I'm really curious. I now need to mute the mic again.
Okay. So I suppose with that, then we'll just get into the second episode, will we?
Oh, we didn't rank this one yet.
Oh, we didn't. Jesus, right? Yeah, because we got talking about how Bandai hates its fans.
Yeah, you started with the card game, and I said just turn off the ranking while you're talking.
That's right. Yeah, because you were asking about an Appmon art book.
Yeah.
Why didn't they release something like that?
Why didn't they do anything for us?
Yeah, because you just want official art of Alina you can perv over.
Yeah. But no, I was genuinely curious. Because there's idol groups in real life that have 1 billion members.
Yeah.
So, maybe not as many as that, but...
Maybe not 470, no.
There is one at like 100 though, isn't
there? Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's we have AKB to thank for that, so...
Yeah. I realised the other day, the Sugar Babes in the UK, they are an equivalent of like an idol group.
Oh yeah, they cycle members out.
Yeah, they graduate.
Yeah.
They don't say it like that, but they
No.
graduate. They're members, and someone new comes in, and then another older one gets cycled out. And
Yeah.
that's the same thing. The Sugar Babes still exist, but they're not any of the ones I remember.
Really? Oh, they're still going?
I think they are.
Wow.
I think they are.
That's actually hilarious. Yeah, that is actually hilarious. I love that.
It doesn't happen with any other group over here.
No. All right, so we'll get into episode. Oh, sorry, no, we have to rank this one. I keep forgetting.
Yes.
So let me just bring the rankings back up then, because we went off on a complete tangent there. So we didn't even score this episode.
No, we didn't. And it's been so long now. I'm like, shit. What happened?
All right, so half the episode was the old CEO, and then he was a dick, and then he got fired. And then the second half of the episode,
getting fired gives it a whole point. I'll give it that.
Yeah, and then the second half of the episode was just Knight turning up and being an idol, and then we got introduced to the Ultimate Four.
And Ray was fighting it in the...
Yeah, and Ray's been looking for Hajime, and we learned about Bootmon.
Bootmon! Boo!
Yeah, that Boo guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they saw it when they said boo, and it said blur on it. I was like, boob. Boob.
Yeah.
Well, obviously. And let's be fair, if he was a real kid, he would have got boob, not boo.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm totally justified in saying that.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm curious what a Bootmon is.
Yeah, we have Offmon, we have Shutmon, now we have Bootmon.
Rebootmon?
That's a good question. Do we have Rebootmon? That's a fun question.
Yeah, I mean, introduced a villain.
Yeah.
Got rid of the stupid villain we didn't know existed until the point.
Yeah. How come we've never heard of the CEO until now? Was it just to set up this
Was he the one who brought the tea to herself? Vienamon. That was the CEO.
Oh,
wasn't
it was.
But was that him? I don't remember. The same guy? I think we need to go back and look at that episode.
I think it might have been.
I can't remember what he looked like, but I'm assuming he just looked like...
Yeah, because
he would have just looked like generic salary man. Like,
yeah, because even Mienumon said, made a comment about him being the CEO.
Yeah, that's why, because we were like, she even has the CEO bringing her tea.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so that probably was him, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, okay.
If it is, extra 0.1 for continuity.
Yeah.
If it's not, minus 0.1, but we don't deal in 0.1, so.
No. So overall, what did you think of the episode?
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 5 or anything.
No, God, it wasn't that good. Like it went by
Ray
pretty
and his little
quickly.
Mission Impossible was funny and stupid.
Yeah,
he was so stupid. There was no
for
way
the hacker genius, he is a bit of an idiot.
Yeah,
it's because he hasn't learned to work with friends. You know, that's where that's going, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He'll be such a better character once he learns the power of friendship.
He doesn't even have friendship with Appmon.
No.
Like, his the essential bestie at this stage, and he doesn't even have... Yeah. He was like, no, literally, they're outside the door about to shoot you. Get out of there. And he's like, no.
I'm taking all this data. Alright, well, look, I'll go first then.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3. Because it is like, nothing happens, but stuff does happen at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, there's stuff to move the plot along, but the episode is also just very mid.
Yeah, like, there's a fight, but...
Is there?
Oh, he spends all that time doing the stock footage and then blows up a building.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
That's it. I don't remember much about it except the building splitting in half.
Yeah, okay, from the...
And I'm like,
we have nanomons at home, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it did like obviously didn't hold my attention that long, and especially didn't hold yours. You forgot it happened.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I give it a 3. I don't think it was any worse than a 3.
I don't know about that.
Really?
Yeah, I know it kind of middling, but kind of I don't know.
I have my
Just give
favorite
it a
card.
3.
I have my favorite character though.
That's him. Knights. Well, then I'm picking Elena.
Oh, but she got so into introducing the Ultimate Four.
Yeah.
As you were saying,
Oh,
like tearing off the glasses, and then she
the
just got
hair coming down.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
She had basically like a mini transformation sequence. Like Knight is charismatic and all, but
She didn't need to do that at all.
no.
That was so extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I'll just give it a 3 because I can't decide, and that's in the middle.
Oh yeah. Do you want to go down to 2.5 or
No.
no? Okay. Well then that's all. That's all.
Yeah, I guess.
And then favorite character?
I really want to give it to her too now. Because Elena didn't actually do anything.
No, she was just She was just pretty blonde.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god,
again,
you're Vince. You're pushing Elena just because she's tall and blonde.
Yeah. Sometimes I respect her if she said no.
Anyway.
Anyway,
No, they really don't. That's why
even the flamboyant CEO, pretty boy idol, I'm like,
yeah.
You were pretty, but you're gonna just
But we know it's an act.
Yeah.
Like we know it's an act for the cameras.
Yeah.
So it's tough to sort of go, well, that's his personality because we know it's not.
Yeah. Although I did have to laugh, like his teenager really showed when the 4 were given to him.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's a male presenting one, here's a male presenting one, not a peep. And then here's Beautymon.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh!
Did they even cut back to him when they introduced the first two?
I don't think so.
No, because I think he may just be like, because his whole thing was, oh, they're all so wonderful. So I think it was just timing that it
cut back to him after her.
Yeah, but we didn't see his reaction to the first two.
Yeah,
and then after the fourth one, he was basically nuzzling the screen they were behind.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He saw the pretty girl with the boobies and let out a teenage yelp.
Yeah, I don't think it was about her though specifically.
The timing of it.
Oh no, that's what I just said. Like, the timing makes it look that way.
Yeah.
But I think he's like Subarashi at the 4 of them.
Yeah, but it's just funny because.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Teenage boy and boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go again, explaining.
No, you know, I just think he's a bit of a twink. What? Haru seems to hope so, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Haru has a big crush. Oh, he's gonna be totally pro him then, and then he's gonna find out. He's gonna be heartbroken. He's gonna be a little fanboy, isn't he? Is he?
Probably.
Is he?
A spoiler.
I'm trying to read your face.
Don't, not while I'm sick.
Yeah.
So who do you want to give it to anybody this week, or am I putting you down for an NA?
No, I will never accept an NA.
Okay.
Give it a Hackmon for being sad about the sweets.
Oh God, yeah, poor Hackmon. Yeah, poor Hackmon. Like he was he was so hesitant to take the Gash Monica, and then he got distracted by Ray. So Gatchmon was just like, well, I guess you don't want them, okay?
Yeah.
Nom nom.
He didn't want to hand them over, you know he didn't. And then he just saw his chance. Oh, you're going? Okay, bye.
Oh, poor Hackmon.
He wants to eat it.
Yeah, you've given us a Hackmon before.
Have I? No, I haven't.
Well, it appeared on the list when I typed it in.
Because you've given it to him before.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't think it would do that. I didn't think it would take. Oh, you did as well. There you
Oh, I did, yeah, the same episode, never mind.
Well done, Meg. Well done. Smirked. Well done.
Oh, we just need to get, like, just the art of me, like, doing the dance the Homer does,
Yeah.
just SMRT.
What
do we got?
A pain when no one was scored in their life. When no one scored in their life. Desmond said, I'm still mad we didn't get Onmon but Bootmon instead. Yes. But Onmon is like, he's trapped in a video game now. Like he's
Yeah, that's why I was like, I know he's not part of it.
Yeah.
I love the one-sided victory with Ultimate fighting the Super.
Oh yeah, well let's revive Mon just blowing up the tower and fighting all the security dudes. Leviathan really wanted an easy to control idiot.
Yeah.
Harsh Reiko.
That's because I think the CEO was getting a little bit too big for his boots.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened
Yeah.
there. This is my show, and
Yeah.
you know, I like we were saying, like, what kind of CEO, even if like you really do feel that way, like if you're a CEO of a company and you think that this idle thing that you're using to promote your company is a waste of money, you're not going to go out on national TV and throw them under a bus,
Yeah.
or tell these 3 teenage girls that they're, you know, more useless than ant hair nostril and nostril in the ant nose. Yeah. I'll get there in the end.
The brain is too clogged right now. It's
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, no smart CEO would do that. Heard of big Smurf.
No, smirt, not
Smirt.
not Smurfette. No.
Oh.
I don't need that in my life. All right. So
Plug the charger.
like ranking, it's a low 3.
Yeah.
Oh, like what is no more? It's a better episode than that. Is it though?
Buddies no more? No.
Well, yours is higher than mine anyway. So
I know, but
I just want to pop
that
these here.
that had funny points and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
It was more fun on a rewatch, I suppose.
I just got an ad just before I skipped the ad.
Hmm.
Because I wanted to make sure that it was actually on, but just before I hit the skip button, the name Haru came up in Korean.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
It knows.
It knows.
Yeah, I guess it'll just go below Buddies No More for me anyway, because
Astra.
I know.
That's the real battle when we have a low things. Are they low or are they better than Astra?
Was Knight's intro better than Astra's intro? Okay, well then it's
jumped out of a plane in space.
Right. Was it better than was it better than Astra having to go to a tea temple for 2 years and be bald? Yeah, well then it goes above Farewell Astra.
It does. But no, I just find it funny how, like, for me it's like, is it between Astra and Peroribon?
Yeah.
That's my criteria. Is it Peroribon level or is it Astra? Or is it Christmas?
It's never Christmas.
Nothing will ever get.
Nothing is worse than the Christmas episode.
I think Christmas would be a 0 if we could do that.
Yeah.
It's probably skew the math.
Well, it just wouldn't be factored in. It wouldn't skew them so much as it just wouldn't factor in. I mean, 26 is already going to be a 0 by default.
Well, we're just going to delete that before we make it do the maths.
Yeah, well, I mean, Christmas would be the same thing because you're just plusing 0 at that point before you divide the average.
But we need to include it because it's an episode.
So is
That's not an
so
episode. That is
no,
not an
it's
episode.
not like the Ghost Game clip show where it's like SP1. It actually it's an actual numbered episode. It has to count.
Oh, it can't. Well, then we have to give it a 1.
If we give it a 1, though, we have to bump it above Christmas.
No, we don't.
Did you say was the Christmas episode better than the clip show?
They're even because 1 isn't an episode. 1 is stupid.
Right, we'll have that debate in a couple of weeks when we finish the show. But I would change the NA to a 0 when it comes to that, just because it's not gonna it's a non-factor. Okay, so we'll jump in then to episode 34. Thank you, Future. Yeah, AI City.
Go the second episode now after all this?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be fast about it this time.
Don't make promises you don't know we can keep.
The Timemon is here. Time Megmon is here now. You have work in like 4 hours.
This is true, but you know, they'll get what they pay for. So,
yeah, but we want you alive for the Sunday show.
I will be. I'll rest on Saturday. Be grand. Right. Well then. Christmas in February. Did you say Knights? No. The character's name is Desmond. You're doing this on purpose.
Sick of those crazy idols. Punching things a lot. Punching.
I don't know.
Did I say master? I did ages ago.
Ages ago, yeah. All right, so I'm putting in episode 34 now. Thank you, Future. Welcome to the AI City.
Was the CEO punching thing? Oh, my brain just for some reason was expecting faction.
For every app, there's a monster. Hologram ghosts.
How long has it been time-wise since the start of this show? Not for us, in show.
Oh, well, this show also tried to do the Ghost Game thing where the calendars matched up every Sunday.
Yeah, so
we're what, 33 weeks into the show at this, 34 weeks into the show.
okay.
So 34 weeks from October 1st. Because this also got a Halloween episode. 16 years old. So Knight's confirmed age is 16.
Okay. We're just gonna put a black square over his face from now on. I
thought the audio was
thought it was
delayed.
Harry.
Yeah, I thought the audio had borked and Harry and
I thought that voice was coming out of Harry. And
yeah.
I was like, what happened? A city run entirely by AI. That sounds terrifying. Stop looking so happy. Not for you, you're plot relevant.
Yeah, plus it's
linear motor car. Has she never heard of a train? Or a tram? Or a... Who looks at that and goes, linear motor car? kill a lot of people. I know, right? They all look so happy about it. Dopia, that's exactly what it is. Is that a dome?
Of course it is.
Not one of you recognizes this L.
No. Like, that is one thing that I've said before I don't like about this show, is that it takes them forever to work out. Elcor is Leviathan.
Like, do they just sit there going, that L looks really familiar?
Yeah.
Oh well.
like an Ace Attorney thing. Oh, where have I seen that before?
Yeah.
In the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's like a plug my nose.
Searching, matching time, gotcha. Searching, matching time, gotcha. Matching time, gotcha. Gotcha and link. Whatever. Why do we still not have subtitles on these openings?
You know.
Subtitled faction.
They've subtitled literally everything else except this. That's all that's on this. Like, the intro really didn't need the pee on the bed.
No.
Like, we understand at this point what that's from, with him standing in front of the sheets. We didn't need the pee to appear in time with the music.
No. Peasants using official releases without subtitles in the openings and endings.
Is it in the ending?
No.
Sure.
Pretty sure. Peasants that are paying for the official product, yes.
Yeah.
That's how peasantry works. Supporting the official release, not just pirating from the seven seas. Pirating from the ocean of the net.
Yeah, no one needs to pee on any bed. Exactly. Do people actually live here, or?
Apparently.
I thought
The
this
big
was all-
Sonic loop is throwing me for one, though.
How did that robot blow a whistle if they don't breathe?
Sound effects. Just a sound and a speaker.
But it leaned and did the thing.
Yeah, because you gotta make the humans feel comfortable by doing actions they recognize.
It makes me more uncomfortable than if it could blow a whistle. Sucks to be anyone who's not in that facility. What if there was
Imagine
someone watching on
there was
that
a
field?
game going on.
What if Eugen ran over there and went, "Oh, this looks like a great place to play football," and then it opened and he just died?
Well, good luck explaining that one to Eugen's mom.
Just rebuild a new Eugen, I suppose.
You reckon she just has a bunch of spares? That's the 5th one this week. So hot! And the subtitle said it, I wasn't saying.
So do you, Ari. You could probably walk up there and introduce yourself to him, you know?
Yeah.
She knows she's famous, right? No ghost game, Meg. There's no killing here.
Banjo me Sanda! It actually does look like the Heartland City from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zale. which was all basically it's a city with a similar concept. Oh
He didn't do that either, so he didn't.
no, no, he probably stole someone else's patent.
Yeah. Apparently, you're only announcing it now, but yet have a city full of people living there. How does that work?
Did you see Haru's reaction to that?
No, I just saw.
Oh,
Oh, skip back.
go back 10 seconds here. Right?
Oh, he what?
Oh, he did.
He's like, oh, he looked at me when he did that. He has a crush. Such a crush. Were they not free to walk away when he was talking?
If I guess
Was that
not.
bot going to stop them? Giant eyeballs are watching you as you fly around on your Segway.
Yeah. What kind of segue is? Oh.
How dare!
Yeah.
If you spit on the ground, 20 of them are going to beat the shit out of you.
I'm sorry. No. Tell your self-driving car to take your ass home.
Why do the cars look like Homer beside
I
them?
was just thinking of the Homermobile.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Yagi Yodi. Or Yada Yogi. Or whatever.
I'm surprised sick people live in the city. I would
Oh,
think
they
they'd be
can
allowed.
work from home or work from cafes in this
Yeah.
city. That'd be a nice concept, wouldn't it?
Children don't need to go to school. Yeah, they do. Just because they,
I think
can
they get
do what?
homeschooled.
Socializing is a thing. That's why children born during the pandemic don't know what the hell is going on when they go outside. Oh, look, now you're on a date because you're side by side.
That is basically with Tumblr logic. These two characters looked at each other that one time. They're totally a couple.
Raised abroad, unusually
Convenient.
high, enter college at you sure that you?
Yeah.
How many PhDs does he have?
He seems nice.
He seems nice, yeah. Well, you know you are one. You remember that time that happened with the phone network?
Yeah.
Dream of people obsessed with technology, people never leaving their home. Yeah, we're heading to Wally. Oh, she's back.
She's back.
She got legs. Got Bayonetta legs.
Oh, it's them, right.
I was
So
waiting-
intimidating.
I was waiting to see which one of them it was.
Yeah.
Which one did he take out of the box first? His eye color is a really odd choice. Does it have?
I do like it. No, I think they just wanted something fancy to go with his design.
Ray's eyes are like fire. Thanks for days, yeah.
Oh. That one's based on a robot show. It looks like a little Mazinger or something.
Yeah, baby.
So the ultimate four being AI can't comprehend human emotion.
Yeah.
Or acting on emotion rather than logic. So the robots are the maids and butlers, eh? Also, Eugen finally got his pasta. It only took another 6 episodes.
I don't think it's perfectly attuned to
Let the
each-
AI be your nanny and
that
house
too.
cleaner.
But they're like, it's like you can only eat your favorite foods every day. If I ate my favorite food every day, it wouldn't be my favorite food anymore.
Yeah, you would think you'd get sick of it eventually. Oh, look, what they were talking about came back around.
Yeah.
Batterymon. One needs to constantly change their diet. The favorite food is for special occasions. Stock footage! Oh, wow!
Well,
Wow!
okay.
Oh, and they didn't get stock footage. Yep, that's fine.
You know, they could have just done all four of them together there.
Yeah.
I thought that was his butt, not his spine, and I was like, what? Why did they do that? And then he went further and it was longer, and I was like, oh, spine, okay. Oh, look at that. It's just showing you the ones that you know, that you just formed an attachment with. Imagine growing up in L-Town and then going out into the real world and realizing that not everything is done for you.
Oh, I know. It sounds like it'd be torture.
What did you think would happen?
Can Appmon not just, well, turn him off?
Oh,
Oh, no!
no, he's got him too. You're indoors. Put on your coats. Ray just gonna swoop in now. What's he gonna activate his cyborg powers? He gonna
Spoilers.
go all Masaru catching that big sword thing? He is, isn't he? Look at him. mother is watching through his eye, and she's like, "You don't have time to stock footage this, just touch it." What?
Hey, look, Appmon gets to be the best again.
What just happened?
Appmon got burst mode. No, Super is just their adult level. Weaker thing. Oh, is that the?
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Your brain is just not working today.
No, it isn't. I'm sorry. I'm sick. Sorry, I totally misread the comment. I thought like it was a super form that was stronger than Kiwami. I totally misread the comment. And I was like, no, poor dream. But yeah.
Powering up your Appmon doing that while it's being drained from something should send the power directly into whatever's draining it. I'm sorry. That's how that works. He's gonna reveal himself as the villain already? I mean, considering your first entrance, they should surely know who you are.
Sure, I'm a TCG player. Thanks to Digimon TCG, you can't read anymore. Cloud? Where's your sword?
I was wondering what he was gonna say, and then after he said cloud, my brain was like, I'm so glad it wasn't light, because light and night,
Yeah.
and then light and L.
Yeah. But see what I mean? He's just Lil Ouch from Code Geass now. You think finding artwork with the helmet on would be easier than this?
Like helmet then.
Yeah. There's like one image and it's that, but the helmet's part broken. Yeah, like that's just a cosplay of it, but
Yeah.
basically that.
Yeah. Was that meant to be a shock that he was the same person? The way they revealed that was kind of like, oh, it was him all along.
No. Charismon. I feel like I'm going to give myself an aneurysm with these sneezes.
Yeah.
Um,
I said I blew my nose so hard I nearly fainted.
yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if something popped.
Leviathan truly recruited the most moronic and easily manipulable fool.
Yeah, see, they caused a big problem in your publicity stunt of L Town that should be safe against bugs and hacks, and then claimed the credit for fixing it.
Yeah.
And like they said, their stock it went through the roof. Oi, oi, oi,
Night!
Leviathan asked you to kill these kids. Why didn't you just bring the four with you and simply erase them? You should have teased them to run onto that field and then they would have died when it opened. Problem solved.
I know, because, you know, the villain has to savor their victory, right?
They literally get squashed and he rises up on a big pillar and, you know, he can go, ha ha! And savor it.
Yeah.
Next episode thumbnail is confusing.
Yeah. Just Astra with a curry bun thing. Oh!
But the fact it says become one of the 9
It's
goddesses.
Applemonster's biggest event, the elections.
A filler. Okay.
Become one of the 9 goddesses of Applimonster 470.
Yeah, so become one of the 9 goddesses, and the thumbnail is Astra.
Oh, yeah, I know, but
So I'm like,
Crunchyroll
what?
is never consistent with its thumbnails.
No, it's not. It's stupid.
So we'll be doing 35 and 36 next week.
Okay,
The Applimonster 470 elections.
Okay.
Where that thing Eri was, you know, working so hard for. So we're gonna delve more into that next week.
Yeah.
Desmond says, aka Dark Globemon. Yeah, I was waiting to he didn't I didn't think it would be apparent from the little chibi at the end of the episode, but I was waiting until he was in full shot in a future episode to see if Meg picked up on the fact that that Charismon is just a reskin Globemon.
Not today, I wouldn't have picked
No,
up
not
on
today. Because not when he's obscured by shadow for, you know, all of his
Yeah, he's just a shiny 3D lump right now.
with eye. Yeah, shiny
Astra
green
is
with
one of
eyes.
the 9 goddesses. No.
No.
So we have 9 minutes to rank and then we're finishing. Because you have to go to
We'll be done when we're done.
bed. I was joking when I said that.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. You're just so sick you can't pick up on jokes today.
Maybe. All right. Well, what did you think of this episode then?
L-Town annoyed me.
Yeah.
The logistics of it bugged me. It can't be brand new and lived in
At the same time. Yeah.
Why would you bring people? Like, you bringing people into L-Town to show it off, yes, but why would you bring it into people's houses? That's weird.
Yeah, that's fair.
Have some show houses, or, you know, it's just, yeah, that was just weird. Night was kind of stupid in this episode again. Like Rico said, it's a villain thing, you know.
Yeah.
Kill them. You have them in your grasp and you're like, I'll get you next time.
I'll toy with you. Oh no, you escaped.
Yeah. Tell you all of our plans first, and then, you know.
But I'll put a mask on so that you still fawn over my human self.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll never know it was me.
Until you know, listen to my voice and realize I'm the same person.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna happen. He could have white hair sticking out of that thing and they still wouldn't notice. He could forget to take off a name badge with his name on it and they still wouldn't
No.
notice. But yeah, it was pretty obvious who he was. Especially if they'd only seen him like 20 minutes before.
Hmm.
But what kind of company enlists mind controlled app? Oh right, hentai plots.
Wait, what? Oh, jeez.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. This was kind of another nothing episode, really, wasn't it? I know Offman had his little bit there, but that also kind of annoyed me. Oh no, my power is being drained. Here's more power. Oh, it's suddenly not being drained anymore.
Hmm.
No. Logically, that power should have got siphoned into the battery. I don't know. Maybe I was expecting more from your teen CEO.
Right.
I don't know. But he's just a little puppet, and again, he's got an ego. He's more likable than the last CEO either way. But I feel like he's just gonna get discarded later anyway. Well, he
Hmm.
is because Leviathan's gonna get whatever power he wants, and then he'll go, "Oh yeah, I don't need you anymore."
Yeah.
It's gonna have villains work. For big bads. They enlist the help of the little guy and then throw the little guy to the side.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you've outlived your usefulness as
Yeah.
a trope as old as time, and
Yeah.
yeah. And that's exactly what happened with Uematsu.
Yeah.
You know, I got a younger, hipper model to replace you.
Yeah. I thought it was weird. That's what the L stands for.
Leonardo de
Corporio?
Corprio. Allegedly. For legal reasons, I have to say allegedly.
Oh, I'm so making that joke on Twitter.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not proud of that one, but sure, you can have it. You can have it.
He's gonna put up the the CEO being fired and the new guy coming in. Oh.
Aww.
I wonder could I copy paste that
Rico
out?
says this guy has less brain cells than me. Aww. Poor Rico.
Oh.
So,
he's also, yeah, like Kiyoshiro feels like now like a slight rip off of him.
Hmm?
Kiyoshiro kind of feels like a slight rip off of him in terms of character lore.
Yeah, it's at this point in I like that's again a very apt comparison. Him and Kyoshiro even have very similar hair.
Yeah.
Um.
Doesn't Shiro mean white anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
but he also does feel like a blend of I you haven't. Did that mic even turn off for that?
I don't know.
No, I pressed the button, but it didn't. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
So, what I was gonna say was, like watching this back then, Night felt like a composite of Ken from season 2, and just that high level genius while he was infected by the spores,
Yeah.
and Toma from season 5,
Right.
which I know you've no point of reference on, but basically the same thing. You know, he graduated from such and such when he was a young. You know,
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of PhDs and he's
And
only
I suppose
14. He's
that's
that kind of stupid kind of character.
That's kind of Koshiro as well.
Yeah.
Ran companies and shit. He was young.
Yeah.
Doing all this smart techie stuff. So
I mean, he did invent the Izzy OS before a certain turtleneck guy stole it.
So, like, I guess it's just a Digimon trope at this stage that someone is somewhere in the show is going to be
Yeah.
super smart guy.
It's a trope I hate in media in general.
Yeah,
Like the
because
14-year-old PhD holder.
yeah,
Like, no.
no, because we know what happens when people go to college
Mm.
at a young age, and
Yeah, being around college culture,
yeah,
especially if he was raised abroad. Like, I'd say college culture in like in America, is
yeah,
very different from college culture in Japan.
yeah. That kid got bullied.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like college
This little twerp thinks he's smarter than me.
and fraternities exist in
Yeah.
American
Oh,
college.
I'd say he got
You think
hazed.
that fraternity is gonna not pick on the 14-year-old?
Yeah.
The 14-year-old nerd. I'm sorry. We know how real life works.
Yeah. So it is. It's a yeah. So it is. It's a trope I'm not a fan of, and anytime it
Yeah.
happens, like Ken's was excusable because you go, oh, okay, well, what if basically evil magic was making him smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay,
But
because
I
what
know
happened?
kids can be that
Because
smart.
well, no, they can, but like at least in 02 it made sense because evil magic was making Ken smart, and once the spore was out of him, it
Yeah.
was a whole plot point that his grades plummeted.
Yeah.
So you were like, oh, okay, he didn't just get to keep the effects of it.
Yeah.
He had to sort of build himself back up, and that's really good.
Yeah.
And now, whenever a smart character gets introduced, even Ace Attorney, oh,
Yeah.
like Franziska. I love Franziska, but she was not a prosecutor at 12.
No, that would just be highly illegal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she didn't.
She could be the smartest and be well able for it, but she'll never be allowed to have that job till she's of age.
Yeah,
And who's gonna hire her? I'm sorry.
yeah. Laws in Germany aren't that different.
Yeah.
So
You get sad, lonely, smart kid from that. Yeah.
yeah, so it's just a trope that I just like. It needs to go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely do get where you're coming from, like with Kyoshiro and how smart he is, and at such a young age, and he's got government contracts and this and
Yeah.
that. Um, especially since Kyoshiro was such a fucking weeb.
Yeah.
Like, not that weebs can't be smart, but like, when was he fitting in all this study?
Yeah, exactly. If he's that obsessed with all that anime and
Carry on.
so when he was obsessed with all that, like we know what binging an anime, like you stay up all night, you do this, you don't have no time for studying, and you certainly don't have no time for PhDs.
No. So yeah, no. Again, it's a trope I don't like.
And on top of that, he plays video games too.
Yeah,
He's not just watching the animes and then going about his studies. He's watching the animes, then going to his computer and playing his game,
yeah,
then going to bed and reading his manga.
and then doing cosplay and going to conventions and
yeah, when did this child study?
yeah. There's yeah, so and then he just becomes then the show just goes all fucking Code Geass with him basically being Lelouch in white armor. Well, it's not even armor, it's a white helmet and a cloak. But still,
Yeah.
The fact that like I'm not even shocked that they don't know that it's not night because these are the same kids that haven't pieced together yet that Elcor is Leviathan.
Yeah. Like you'd think he'd be like with how much of a crush they have on him.
Yeah.
They'd kind of recognize.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like he even had like a voice modulator in the helmet.
Yeah.
If they did that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, fine. That
Yeah,
explains that.
Yeah. But he
like,
was just him with a mask on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, do you remember
If
when we
your
were watching
favorite-
Kenobi?
Yeah.
And Darth Vader comes up and he's got James Earl Jones's voice.
Yeah.
But as soon as the helmet is smashed, it's Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Like, do that.
Yeah. Oh, that worked so well.
Yeah, it did. And then having the two voices overlap each other, that was so good. Kenobi was a good show.
It was.
But
yeah, because when I see, like, you see things like the show Masked Singer and all that.
Yeah.
Like, what was Chris Jericho wearing?
Like a dragon costume.
Yeah, and we could hear him straight away.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
But he has a very distinct singing voice.
He does, but if he talked, I'd know him too.
Oh yeah, well that's it. Yeah,
That's what I mean. They had been listening to this guy broadcast all over this town all day.
yeah,
They had gone to see him at this tower. They had literally seen him wherever they saw him before.
yeah. When he jetpacked in from space.
Yeah, they ran to the top of that building somehow magically and saw him up close and personal. And, you know, and he's all about his gestures and his, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
So there's nothing, like, he didn't even try hide, like, his body type, his anything.
Yeah.
So
he just put on a big cape.
that was it.
Mhm.
And those game kids have their problems, but they're that brain dead, yeah. So I'm saying if he had his hairstyle and that was just like a mask around his face,
Yeah.
or is it tuxedo mask who just wears the little
Yeah.
thing, like
And a top hat.
and a top hat, yeah. If it was just something like that, I still can't see these kids knowing who he is.
No, no. He could just wear a tuxedo mask here, and Haro would still be, "Who are you? Who was that masked man?"
Yeah. He's also attractive.
Yeah. So what do we think of the overdrive function?
Stupid. Right now, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Because in this scenario, it didn't make any sense to me.
Right. But from a human giving its life force to feed an AI, like in that sort of sense.
Like, did he give actual, he cut some time off himself for it?
That might be explained later, that might not. I can't spoil that, but sort of in the moment of the overdrive function.
Yeah. With doing that, they can't search his voice, they discover him in an instant.
Yeah.
Search vocal file. Yeah. Then again, one would hope that Leviathan was smart enough to, take his details offline.
Yeah.
It's hard when he's the big shot CEO.
I wasn't a fan of the family.
No.
Like
the stuff with the kids was cute.
Yeah, but the dad having Aries' song as the dinner time song was a bit creepy.
I mean, if kids like it and it makes them eat their dinner, you'll do it. But kids at that age, they were toddlers.
Yeah. Oh.
Just don't go inside it, okay?
Give me a swatter.
But the family were completely pointless, really, except for them to
be a damsel later.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't need to do that. They had a city full of people that they knew were cold. They knew were going to crash into this bridge or whatever.
Sorry, these colds are killing us.
Were those kids not little boys?
I thought they were, but because I feel like if they were girls, because
Little
anime,
skirts,
they'd have
yeah.
had skirts or like little bob
Pigtails,
yeah. With them doing the 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 V over the eye pose was kind of adorable, I guess.
Yeah, they were cute in the moment, but they, in the grand scale of the episode, they had no reason being there.
No.
I like when Eri has fans that like her, but, that aren't the big pile of men standing at the side of the stage. Like,
The Evangelion reference was fun, but a bit unnecessary.
Evangelion.
Yeah, Yuji, like Yuji's Jesus, Unri Yuji, hit that skyscraper
Yeah.
coming out of the soccer pitch.
Yeah.
That's very Tokyo 3.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, it was fun, but unnecessary.
Yeah, I thought they were twins, a boy and a girl.
Oh, maybe
Maybe I figured they were twins. They were the same character model.
They were-
But
yeah, one just had pink sleeves.
yeah.
I don't know. The
Well,
show
I
has
guess
been
that one
kind
was
of
the girl then.
well, maybe, but I mean, the show has been been kind of progressive with gender stereotypes. So, like, Aries she's girly, but she's not a. Oh my god, my makeup and my nails.
Yeah.
She's very. Yeah, I will punch you.
But I'll also take off my shoes before I stand on your chair.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah.
polite. She's not a hooligan. Um,
Yeah, I don't know.
actually, what was kind of funny was the train,
You mean the
the linear locomotive.
linear motor car? Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, like,
We saw her kick someone.
yeah. Well, there was like the whole. Remember, like there's oh, an AI driven train is amazing. What happened last week when they were on an AI driven? No,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago when they were on an AI driven train.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they shouldn't be marveling at that.
They, of all people, should know that AI are very problematic.
Yeah.
Especially when there's this virus running rampant and they have to keep cleaning up the mess. They should be the least trusting of AI.
Yeah.
AI outside their immediate circle, I mean.
Yeah. Like, this is kind of one of those episodes where, again, I feel like Eugen and Offmon's, last minute Deus Ex Machina shenanigans
Yeah.
stop this episode from being completely filler.
It does, but it kind of makes me annoyed at them because they're like the new hero.
Yeah.
They're the new Gamamon evolution.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, the idea of, like, a human putting its life force into an AI to power it up.
Yeah, I don't like that. That thought, I mean.
Yeah.
Whether it works in the show, that's a different story.
Yeah.
In general, the thought of that just creeps me out.
Like, and that sort of idea has always been sort of metaphorical in previous Digimon media.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's my power that helps you grow and fight and blah blah blah.
It's more their like emotions rather than their literal life force.
Yeah, but this is taking that to a whole new level. Like,
That's why I keep waiting for it to like prick his finger and take his blood. Like,
That
would be red like faction.
What? Shutmon.
Those filler.
Or what was Justin saying on the Ace Attorney thing last night? Infraction.
Yeah.
I'm on a monster.
Good to see Justin over on the other streams.
Yeah. I found him on like that. Enough. Oi. So, yeah, it was. I don't know. Like,
you imagine using the app drive and giving your blood to power up Appmon? Would that make him extra powerful because he's a vampire?
I'm fully convinced he would just evolve.
Yeah, because I mean, like, for anyone else, it just works as it works, but for him specifically, it would work so much better.
I mean, Appmon just seemed to get a burst mode out of it.
Yeah,
like he got a whole new it was burst mode without being called burst mode.
Yeah.
Have
I seen a burst mode?
No, they are season 5 exclusive. So
that's what they're like.
Kinda.
Just extra explosion of power.
You'll see.
Okay.
Some of them are just color changes. Some of them are form changes. So yeah, like The difference between like Rosemon and Rosemon burst mode is just that Rosemon goes from red and green to white and pink.
Yeah.
Like, that's really realistically the only difference. Where Mirage Gaugamon gets a whole new suit of armor out of it and gets to wield a giant moon flail.
Okay, moon flail. Okay.
Yeah. But we'll get to burst mode when we get to Savers, so
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like another one. She also creates a bunch of more of her Tifarettes, or however they were called. Yeah, but no one ever notices that on first glance.
Sorry, but you know the way when like showgirls and stuff, their
Yeah.
like their name is the something else.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the Tifa. I just imagine a whole row of Tifa.
Hey, look, if Rosebud wants to create more Tifas,
and they're dressed like showgirls, yes, please.
put her in the Honeybee Inn outfit. The Honeybee Inn outfit.
A row of honeybee Tifas.
Hey, you know what? Rosemon would be my favorite if that happened.
Yeah, if she could do that, yeah.
But hold on.
Sorry, Lotmon.
Yeah, hold on though. Let me just bring up a picture here of Rosemon burst mode just to show Meg.
Can we bring up a picture of Tifa in the honeybee outfit to show the chat?
Okay.
So what is a Tifarette?
Let me get a better image than this tiny thing. Why does nobody put up high quality screenshots anymore?
These screenshots were probably put up 10 years ago.
Yeah, that'll do. Fuck it. So the Tifarettes are these sphere-y things around her. You know the way she's got the one holding her cape together?
Yeah.
So it's just these. But cosmetically, she's just white and pink now.
Yeah.
Compared to what she would normally look like. You know, I mean, you wouldn't even notice the Tifarettes at first, or Tifarettes.
Right. Burst mode. What's DS?
Data Squad.
Data Squad. So she's BMDS.
Yeah. Yeah, not the other thing, Meg. That's not how that works.
I mean, she looks like she has whips. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, like if you were to just see this image of her doing her attack out of context, would you think those sphere-y things were additional, or were they just part of the attack?
They look like they're just part of the hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like nobody notices the Tifarettes at first. It's just, oh, Rosemon went from red to white.
Yeah.
Compare that to, hold on. So here's Mirage Gaugamon, right?
Yes.
So this is Mirage Gaugamon, right? You've seen him, big old doggo.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. This is Mirage Gaugamon burst mode.
Right.
The armor just completely changes. And yeah, moon flail.
Moon flail, you're not wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that laugh came out really awful.
So, you know, so some changes are very minute, others are completely damn different.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, like, Shine Greymons is basically, he goes from red and white to just red, and his wings spew fire.
Okay.
Like, realistically, right? There's probably one or two extra details, but honestly, his color palette just shifts to red, and his wings start spewing fire rather than.
You're not gonna if something starts spewing fire, you're not gonna notice anything else about it.
No, no, you know. So it's.
I'm just so leaning on this chair.
You know, so with burst mode, yeah, sometimes the differences are minute. Sometimes you get a whole new look out of it. It really just depends on what the artistic idea is going into it. So,
Yeah.
um,
Oh.
right, this is Shine Greymon.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough, right?
Yeah.
I need a high quality image here. Google, give me something to work with here, will you? Sure. That's burst mode.
Right. Well,
So,
he does go all red, does he?
well,
Or does he go the opposite way? To what you
well,
said?
the yellow segments turn red,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and then like his
Yeah.
sticky out wing bits, then
I
just fire.
Yeah.
So it's yeah.
At least he bursts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Boncho Leomon's is nothing. It's not even worth showing you. He just gets covered in fire.
Okay.
Like he's literally just Boncho Leomon, but on fire. Like he's just on fire.
I kind of want to see it now. Because you made it sound so stupid.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, he's just on
He's
fire.
just on fire. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not sharing my screen.
Yeah, a post from the furry network just came up. Oh god.
Yeah. So he's just on fire.
Yeah,
Like,
he's just on fire. Again, another burst.
yeah.
That makes sense. Ooh, sorry, that whatever that looked like, whatever that is, looks like it's going through his jaw.
It's his. Oh, it's a fucking.
The thing he's chewing on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that name? The plant.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Names escape me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like it's inferred in show that it's meant to be like a prototype burst mode.
Right.
But yeah, he's just on fire.
Yeah, he's just on fire. That's it.
He's pure passion. But would she look better than Cloud? I mean, I'm sure people have pulled the models from FF7 remake and put Tifa in the honeybee in gear.
Do that again? Cloud and the honeybee?
No, Tifa.
Tifa.
Yeah, because Reiko's asking would she look better than Cloud.
Ah, okay. Yeah, there's plenty of images of her in it. Wipe instead of a tissue. My nose is getting sore. I was expecting that to be the big syringe that it is.
Yeah.
Mods, yeah. Exactly, mods exist. Of course it exists.
Yeah. So I'm sure Cloud in the honeybee outfit exists as well. And not just the one that the
Oh, yeah, sure, we saw that cosplayer doing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he was wearing the blue dress as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or a red dress too.
Oh well, the dress is very.
No, sorry, the red dress was Leon as
Ada.
As Ada.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Okay, well, back to Digimon or Appmon. So let me just pull the rankings back up then, and we'll score this episode. Again, another tough one to. I don't have a favorite character this week. Nobody did anything.
No. No, and you can't even give it to the PA. She didn't do anything.
No, she exists. She wasn't just a one and done, so that's good.
Time.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3.
That's happened twice on this stream alone.
Favorite character. I'm gonna score it a 3 because it wasn't better or worse than the last episode, in my opinion, anyway.
It was better.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I don't think it was better or worse
Yeah.
than episode 33.
Yeah.
Like I'm not necessarily a fan of the idea of AI City, but
that bothered me.
Yeah,
that bothered me a lot.
But it doesn't hurt the episode because there's a reason behind it. You'd
It hurts it for me because I can't see there. Like I know there's a reason for it, but my brain is like, no.
Yeah, well, like I mean,
doesn't work.
It's it's all about turning the human race into Wall-E.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But my suspension of disbelief only goes so far.
It's like control humanity by reducing them to nothing by having AI do all their tasks, and then there's sheep that are easier to round up because look at all these nice things AI can do, and then they're more conditioned then to listen to the AI or believe that the AI has their best intentions at heart.
What's that? I'm sorry, Bill. I can't let you do that. What's his name?
Hal.
Hal.
You mean the character Haru's named after?
Yeah, but that's yeah. But it's literally that. I have.
So.
What is that?
What
that's in?
Space Odyssey.
Thank you. I couldn't think of that at all. Oh, it's true. They'll just give us all the things to.
Yeah, and that is kind of one of like I might not like the idea of AI City in itself, but it does contribute to one of the things that I do love about this show in that it is starting to lean into or certainly expand on the ideas of transhumanism.
Yeah.
Where it's
been doing it all along.
Oh, it has, but this is really sort of hammering it now. Leviathan is making its moves. It's the joys of technology and how easier life is for people. And
am I scared of this episode internally?
I think so. Like AI City seems to have struck a nerve with you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah,
it makes me feel weird. Yeah,
yeah, and I think I think that might be the point.
Yeah, but like there's been a lot of discourse over AI.
Oh, recently with art and
everything, and then that thing that we found today that cropped up today about the deep fakes and that.
Yeah.
If you're on Twitter, you probably know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, deep fakes have been around for years.
But this is all.
But now people are using AI to generate their own, like, actual people, which is like the thing I found. Now, it was as messed up as any AI interpretation can be.
Yeah.
The woman's body was like half facing forward and the other half was still facing behind her, so she was head, shoulders, boobs, and lower back.
Yeah.
And 6 fingers. So it still does that nonsense.
But no, they're doing video versions of that now.
Oh yeah, but that's been around for ages as well.
Yeah, but no, they're feeding it into AI is what I mean.
Oh yeah. No, well, it all has to start somewhere.
Yeah, but no, it's just it's out there everywhere now.
Yeah.
Like AI is handy in some situations, but just no.
Yeah.
Let's not let it take over, please, because we've seen all the movies where that's a bad idea.
They're only movies. We're humanity. We know better. Until we're serving the AI because we've let it make our lives too comfy.
Have we seen
all
the episodes of Black Mirror that are coming through? Like that city from Mega Man.
NT Warrior. Yeah. That's actually a good comparison. It actually does, but again, it does remind me of.
Yeah, that's exactly where we're going.
Yeah, that is where we're going.
And I think that's why this episode really struck a nerve with me.
Yeah. It's one of the things.
I was like, "Why are you so happy?"
Yeah, it's one of the things I love about this show is like it really sort of makes you go, "Oh."
Yeah.
I'll
just give it a 3. I can't.
Appmon sure ages like wine with how AI being.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Sleek.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, it's like I don't think it's a better or worse episode. It's on the same level as it.
Yeah, like there's bits that are different, yes, but it all kind of just.
We actually have a monster of the week.
Yeah, we
We
do.
have Batterymon.
I couldn't read his name properly
I'm
because of the I, my brain kept reading it as
Batterymon.
Batterymon. Yeah. We used the brain cell again.
Mm.
But yeah, favorite character.
It's tough this week.
The kids that said pants. I don't know. Big Bang Pants.
Big Bang.
Eri for being a cute idol.
Sure. I'll go with you on that one for lack of options. Yeah.
Appmon was cute for a minute, but he was dying for the rest of it. So
Yeah, and then Eugen pulls out a Deus Ex Machina.
yeah. I was full sure in that second that he was gonna like that battery was gonna like go to hit them with something and he was gonna catch it. It's full sure.
Well then yeah.
I'm just giving Eri. Readed something.
Yeah, she was nice to children. Yeah, she played with children.
Yeah. Good idol.
Good, yeah.
Didn't break the character in front of the kids.
No. Even when they were making fun of her catchphrase.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where we have to decide whether it is better or worse than the last episode.
Just because it felt like more happened in this episode, I'm gonna put it above Teen CEO.
Yeah.
Because like Teen CEO was Uematsu's a jerk, he gets fired. Knight appears from space, does a speech, and then we get introduced to the Ultimate Four, and then the episode ends.
Yeah, you're still forgetting Ray.
Well, yeah, because he was just
in the background.
He was just in the back. He was a background character. So I'm
like
gonna put
what he did is probably more important in.
Yeah, he's still off looking for Hajime.
Yeah,
and we learned about Bootmon, but like that was setting up stuff for a couple of episodes down the road.
Because all they know is there's a yellow looking thing called Boo.
Yeah,
and that has no like for all they know that could be an anime figure blurred out. You know, it's
yeah.
That had no bearing on the story whatsoever. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Same?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're setting up lots of stuff and my brain is just like, oh, it's a nothing episode till it happens. I don't know.
Yeah. But like they are just very like they're the only thing like these are just again these things are again 2 episodes that the only reason they're not filler is because of what happens in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like getting introduced to the Ultimate Four in Teen CEO.
Yeah.
You know, set up the villains for the next arc.
Yeah.
And then learning about the overdrive function of the duo in this episode.
Set up the Ex Machina for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, set up something for the yeah. So I think that does it.
It does, and like I'm not even getting onto you for needing to go to work. I need to go to bed.
Okay.
I'm getting dizzy again.
Oh, you poor baby.
Boob bud, yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Boobmon, that's it. That's exactly it. So,
Don't forget to...
No, I won't. So then next week we have 35 and 36 to go through, and
9 goddesses?
Yeah, become one of the 9 goddesses. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah. You gotta fix that.
Huh.
You
Oh, yeah.
spelled one and you put a 9 for 9. Please put a 1. No, put a 1. No! Make it shorter by putting a 1. You're screwing up. No. Do it the other way. These titles are too long as it is.
Nice little teaser.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Ooh.
So that's what we have to look forward to next week. Can Eri become one of the 9 goddesses?
Elena.
Well, I mean, she'll be competing too. So, what do you think? Will Eri become one of the 9 goddesses?
Yes, and then Leviathan could go, hey, look, I promoted you, like me.
Interesting theory. Okay.
Well, what's his name was spewing all about how great Leviathan is at the end of this.
Yeah.
So. Oh, sorry, I'm too sick to sound less annoyed. I don't know.
Okay, questions are hard now, I get it. Alright, well look, that's...
No, Astra is not a goddess.
No!
Not a god, not a goddess, he's not even a celebrity.
He's not even an app tuber, he's a crap tuber. Right.
Even Crunchyroll acknowledges him as a YouTuber instead of an app tuber.
Alright, guys. Well, look, I think that's where we'll finish up, simply because it is 25 to 2 and I need to be up for work in an hour and a half. So I need to power nap. And yeah, we also need to get a very sick Meg to sleep.
And you're sick too, so.
Yes, but you are very sick. I am just sick. So, thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you.
We will try and have a good night. Oh, okay, there we go. We will try and have a good night, but we make no promises because illness
you don't
is a
have
thing.
a night if you're boarding now.
Yeah, this is true. I get to power nap and see how that works out. So
at least you get to sleep on the bus.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll make up for it. Right then. So we will be back on Sunday with episode 62 of Ghost Game.
I don't remember what it's called, but yes.
Yeah, I don't think I even have it written down. No, I don't. I just know there's cyberspace and keys, and we're doing that elevator mission from Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it elevator for now. It's something like that. 13.5 floor or something.
Yeah, floor 13.5 or something. See it, did you, mate? Well, so guys, have a great week ahead, and we will hopefully see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Much love to you all. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Become a channel member, maybe. Help the channel out. I don't know. I'm not your mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, I'm just very sick. Yeah, so
that's your mom.
Buy my medicine.
Yeah, contribute so we can buy medicine.
All right, joking aside, have a great week, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll see you all on Sunday, where hopefully we feel better. Much love to you all, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.